Right, we have breaking news coming in, viewers. After Parliament passes the Waqf Amendment Bill, President Murmu has also given the go-ahead. It has received the President's assent. Waqf Amendment Bill has finally got the President's assent. That's the big breaking news we have right now. While the opposition continues to fearmonger and take to the streets, the Muslim groups taking to the streets and opposition parties going to the court. After the Waqf bill was passed, historically, after marathon debates in both the houses, now the President's assent has also been received. The assent has been given by President Droupadi Murmu. Senior editor Shavan Sen joins us on the phone line for details. Shavan, cleared by the Parliament, now President Droupadi Murmu has also given her assent.
Well, in fact, it now becomes a law with President Droupadi Murmu giving her assent to the Waqf Amendment Bill, which is now known as the Umeed law. In fact, it was passed by both the houses of the Parliament after much heated debates that we had witnessed. In fact, as far as this new law is concerned, what the government has essentially been arguing that it basically stops all sort of favoritism, misuse of the Waqf properties and encroachments upon Waqf asset. But remember, this has led to a bitter fight right now. Just a short while back, we've had the news coming in that All India Muslim Personal Law Board had basically challenged it, saying that calling for a pan-India protest to take place. In fact, this has also been challenged by the Congress Party, the AIMIM and Aam Aadmi Party, all filing separate petitions before the Supreme Court. It hasn't been listed as yet. The matter is yet to be taken up by the Supreme Court. But remember, this amendment was basically introduced after 6 months of discussion, including the formation of a joint parliamentary committee. And the government has been arguing, saying that this perhaps is one of the most widely debated amendments that have been brought into the Parliament in the recent history.
In fact, the centre has also been very clear about the next course of action. It wasted no time. Because they do know what happened after the CAA bill was passed, and there was a great amount of time between the passage of the bill and seeking the assent and the granting of the assent by the President. This time, it has been much shorter and swifter.
Well, there's no doubt about the fact that the UPA government, when they had brought in the Waqf bill, at that point in time, remember the discussion was barely about 2 hours, a little over 2 hours. In comparison to that, the NDA government, when they introduced the amendment bill, which is now known as the Umeed law, in fact, the discussion went into over 12 hours in the Lok Sabha, a similar number being spent in the Rajya Sabha, making it one of the most widely debated issues. So having said that, what's important to point out is the fact that the matter is...
Right. Yes, thank you so much, Shavan, for joining us on the broadcast with those details coming in on that big breaking news that we are getting only on Republic TV. First, on Republic TV, that the President has given a nod to the Waqf bill. It has now got the assent of President Droupadi Murmu, and the bill now becomes a law officially.